To celebrate the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace, Disney have released a limited edition box set of Darth Maul's infamous double-ended lightsaber. The limited edition set is absolutely beautiful, with its custom wooden box, Duel of the Fates opening music, and red LEDs making it the perfect collectible. Priced at £370 or around $400, like many of you, I don't have the money for this set because I've spent it all on booze, women, and good times. No, alright, that's a lie. I asked my wife and she said no.
You do not have the assets to justify this loan.
Fear not. Disney also dropped a new addition to their LED toy lightsaber line with this Darth Maul toy lightsaber with removable blades and priced at just £35 per saber. Welcome back to the order, you Star Wars enthusiasts. Today we're going to take a look at this budget-busting Darth Maul lightsaber from Disney, available at Galaxy's Edge and Disney Store. We'll take a quick look at the packaging, what you get with the saber, the design of the hilt, the blade system, and lastly, of course, we'll check out the electronics so you can decide whether or not to add this to your collection. If you enjoy this video, it would be amazing if you could leave a like and subscribe.
Help a veteran get a warm meal.
Let's get in. Starting with the packaging, there's zero frills here, with this plastic packaging completely see-through, and it's frankly a nightmare to get into. You get yourself a little CoverTech connector, you get this lovely looking connector, you get a 24-inch blade. Now this is specific to this particular lightsaber. You get some instructions, but we all know what's happening with those. And then of course, you get the hilt itself. And I have to say, I think I'm in love. This thing is absolutely beautiful, and it's heavy. Considering this is billed as a toy, this feels substantial, and I'm really impressed with that. So it doesn't feel cheap at all, and I think maybe it's because I wasn't sure what to expect, because my last Darth Maul toy was one of the telescopic ones, so obviously the entire interior had to be hollow, so there was never any oomph with a Darth Maul toy. Well, welcome back, Disney. You've absolutely smashed it here. It looks great, it feels great, the paintwork is absolutely fantastic, the detailing is great, there's absolutely no bleed across the black and the silver, all really good. What's very nice is we have push button activation. If only they'd done that with the Legacy Saber, hey? On the back, we have our various legal gubbins. Now, I know that there's a bit of a tricky way for Disney to hide this, so this is probably the best they're going to do. There is a sticker at the bottom, but you can get rid of that pretty quickly, and to be honest, it's not exactly jumping out at you, and if you had it that way around, you would never know. Overall, really impressed. Even on the pommel, this is very similar to almost like a plastic version of the Master Replicas version of the Darth Maul lightsaber, so all the little nubbins and details that they've put in here just didn't need to do it. This is a toy, remember? Or supposedly. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Before we get on to anything else, I'll just very quickly show you what the emitter section looks like. It works very similar to the Legacy line in that the blade connects using these two sort of teeth sections here, and you insert the blade and twist it and it locks in place. The bit that's different, and the reason that you can't interchange the blades, is there are these unique shapes right at the base of the emitter, and they are blade specific unless you do some custom modification, which if you would like me to show you how to do that, I'm more than happy to. Just leave a comment below. You have a button here which is your power button, your off button, and your tester button. It's currently set into tester mode, so if you press this you get a little taste. And I don't know if it came up on the mic there, but there's actually a little bit of haptic bits there, so there's obviously going to be some clash effects, so that's fantastic. If you turn it onto on mode, it's actually not going to register anything, it's going to come up with a bit of an error. And that's because it knows it should have a blade. Turn it off, nothing's going to happen at all. Wonderful. I'm going to turn it on to on so I don't forget for later. So, not much more to say there. I'll very quickly show you just how easy. There you go. That's how easy it is to get the CoverTech on. This CoverTech won't work with a full-size saber, so it's designed for the toys only. But there you go. Perfect again. If you're doing a Darth Maul cosplay, amazing. The bit that I'm really interested with this is obviously Darth Maul has a double-ended saber, and you can buy two of these, and it comes with a coupler. So, I wasn't sure how Disney were going to have designed the connection system. With the legacy system, it's a twisting system, and to be honest, it's a real faff. You have to worry about lining things up. So I wondered how they'd do it with the toy. And I have to say, Disney have absolutely smashed it. So let's get in. You have your activation button here, but lower down the saber, you have another button. You press that, twist the pommel, and out it comes. Then you take your connector, and if you look in here, you can just about see there's basically a small screw section here. So you just have to line up, and you can do it by feel, to be honest. And there you go, you twist it in place. It's that simple. And yes, that means when you're messing around with this, if you wanted to do a quick release, look how fast that was. And it's really sturdy, really sturdy. There's nothing else going to happen with this. Like I said, it is just a case of lining it up. And there you go, you're locked in place. Oh, it's so good. The push button activation is an absolutely fantastic touch, so you're not having to faff around with anything. The quick release on the center chamber bit, almost lost for words. Unbelievably good. And when this is a complete saber, it feels really well balanced. And again, it has probably just the right weight to it to make it feel like it isn't a toy. So these are sound vents in the center chamber there, in the connector. So in terms of sound quality, if I turn the activation buttons on, put it on real mode, didn't I? Let's put it on test mode. Really loud, really clear, very good speaker quality. Again, £35. I know you're doubling that, so it's a £70 toy. But that's a £70 toy versus a £370 toy, and I know you're paying for the box and everything with that, but this thing's great. I think Disney have designed the perfect Darth Maul toy here. I really do. For me, this is a perfect lightsaber for a convention. Absolutely. And even if you just wanted it as a display piece, it doesn't look too bad. I'll line it up so you can see how it looks against a fully completed Legacy version, and then we'll roll through all the electronics. Comparing it against its more expensive Legacy cousin, the toy is slightly shorter than the Legacy version, and the toy is also slightly chunkier. This thing is an absolute joy to mess around with. One of the things I always loved about Darth Maul's lightsaber was it didn't have to be used in its dual-bladed function. It can be used as a single lightsaber with a sort of extended handle to it, so you're using it almost like a broadsword. When you've got two blades in, spinning it is about as easy as you would normally find spinning a double-ended lightsaber. But the bit that really makes this saber stand out is that quick release function in the middle. There's no other toy that I'm aware of that does this quite as well as this. And even in the expensive Legacy line, I'm yet to see a coupler that matches this for ease of use and strength. Well done, Disney. So there you have it, guys. I think it's safe to say this thing has blown my mind. For me, Disney have smashed it.